obviously in there, must be a boost to have him fit and available for Friday night.
Yeah, it's great to have him back. Obviously he got injured, got a little niggle on the first day I was here, so it's unfortunate that he hasn't been available to me, but it's great to have him back and he's trained really well, so delighted with that one.
Is everyone else fit and available, or is there any knocks and niggles?
No, there's knocks and niggles as there always is at this stage of the season, but Ronan Hurley's the only one who's going to be missing from the squad for Friday, which is good news for us.
So that's the first time really you've almost had a full squad to pick from since you've arrived.
Yeah, it's been you know, we played the last game, played against Dundalk. There was a good few out, but this gives me a good chance now to have a look. We didn't have a game the weekend, which was a bit of a time so we could have a look at lads in training and get a few of the bodies fit again. So the fact that we've got a good panel to choose from is good news.
And having the week off must have been a blessing last week, I suppose.
Yeah, you know, the games come thick and fast, didn't they, with the first week, so it was good just to not have a game that we could get a few bodies back and work on a few little bits in training and start again for this week.
I know it wasn't the result you wanted in Oriel Park, but the performance must have been pleasing and encouraging.
Yeah, it was good. You know, it was hard working. We tried to stop them as much as we could. They're a very good team and eventually got in. But yeah, I was pleased with everyone, especially the younger players that are coming. Alec Byrne hadn't played, been out injured for a good while, so it was good to get him back. And he played 90 minutes and was excellent, I thought. So he gives us another option for us in midfield. And yeah, delighted with how we set up, how hard we worked, and just unlucky we didn't get a result there.
What are you expecting against Finn Harps? Is there kind of pressure on you, given how close you are on the table?
Yeah, it's a big pressure game. It's going to be a very tough game. I know Finn Harps well from last season when obviously played him a few times, and it'll be difficult. It won't be easy. They won't let us rest. They'll make it difficult for us as well, and a big threat from set pieces. So, but you know, we've worked on little bits, and we think we should be able to win the game.
Yeah, because it's such a key game now, Neil. How will you plan to approach it? Like, will you have a right go, or will you be a bit cautious maybe against them?
To you guys, we'll be cautious, but no. We'll try and enforce our game on them. They're coming to our home ground, so we feel that we should enforce our game on them. But we need to be better at, like I've said to the players, the other end of it when we're not attacking. So we've worked on little pieces of that, and hopefully they've taken it on board, and we're full of confidence going into the game now.
Yeah, I mean, ask Garrett there, like, are you looking at like just trying to catch water for not worried about what's below you, like try to get up as far as you can?
We just need to win. We just need to win games and not worry about below us, above us or anything. Just go out and try and win matches and approach each game differently. Obviously, the game that we played against Dundalk, we had to approach that differently to other games. So we'll approach this game how we think we can win, and not be too worried about what's around us at the moment.
Yeah, the City fans, I suppose, Neil, like, haven't had a home league win to celebrate for over 4 months. Like, I suppose it's time for that to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing stat really, and I've had two goes at it and I couldn't do it. So this, we're looking at it now and thinking this could be our week, and we've got a fit squad. Like I said, we've trained well, so everything's there for us. We just need to go out now and perform.
Has the Premier Division been a different ball game almost compared to managing the First Division? Yeah,
I think players are stronger, and just physically, just looking at them. But you also get punished for any mistakes, especially at the back. There's more quality up front, and if you do give the ball away, as we found the last couple of games, that you do get punished for it. So physicality and quality are the obvious things really.
And is there any sort of, we'd say, kind of like early lessons from, we'd say, goals that were kind of conceded that will change your thinking, we'd say, in the coming weeks?
I don't think so. I think that possibly it's hard to come into a club and enforce everything you want on a team, because it does take time. So you try and put it in little bits at a time, and sometimes people take it too literally, or we don't have enough time to work on other stuff. So I would say that the way I want to play and the things I want to enforce take a little bit of time, and sometimes to get everybody doing it and everybody knowing when to do it, and little pieces like that takes time. And maybe we worked on one little bit which was good, but another part of it was not so good, especially in the Waterford game. I thought that we were quite good for 60 minutes of the game. It was just the first 20 and the last 10 we fell apart a little bit, but other than that I thought the 60 minutes were good.
And while there's so many positives, we'd say, that you're stressing, like ultimately are players kind of in the coming weeks playing for their futures at the club?
Yeah, I think so. I think that it's no secret that there is players here that will probably be looking to leave anyway, just regardless of their contracts are up. So some of them won't want to stay here. Some I will need to bring some of my own players in and that can do this, that I know will do what I want them to do. And there'll be others we want to keep, and we'll try to keep them. So certainly they should be anyway. If they want to stay here, they should be playing for a contract.
And have you been identifying clear targets for next season in terms of players to bring in?
Yeah, of course. I think you're as a manager, you're always doing that. You're always looking at players, seeing what players you'd like, what players you like from other teams and within your own club here. So yeah, definitely I've been doing that since I got here.
And I presume like that one bad season doesn't colour players' judgments on the potential. Obviously, like that it won't be a hard sell to bring quality players here.
I don't know. It all depends on one, where you're getting them from, two, where the other clubs that are in from, how they see those clubs as well. So it is difficult bringing players into any club for whatever reason, no matter what club you are. I'm sure other managers have difficulty getting the players they want. That's just the nature of it. But we'll just try and keep going, try and identify the ones we want, and hopefully bring in the ones our top targets anyway.
You're kind of at the wrong end of the table, but are you enjoying it at the moment?
I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. It's my first time being a full-time manager, so I'm enjoying that part of it. There's obviously parts of it that are frustrating and not so enjoyable, but no, for the whole, I'm really enjoying it.
And without wishing to pry, like, is your family still in Dublin? Like, is that difficult from that point of view?
They are still in County Meath actually, but I say Dublin, but people always says. But yeah, they're there. It was because this all happened so quickly. I couldn't uproot them out of the school and everything else. So they're still there. It's not difficult really. No, I've done it before, and it's not that far away really. But I'm living down here at the moment, so it's fine.
Neale, I know a couple of them have come into your side from the underage, but like the 19s, they're flying in their league at the moment. They're 7 wins in a row. You must be encouraged. There's a good in it, and even in the first team as well. But there's a couple of them that could probably push on and maybe be a part of your first team the next couple of years. Yeah,
definitely. We're always looking to try and get the players up from the 19s into the first team. They have to be good enough, and they have to be, physically and ability wise, they have to be good enough. The ones that are in and around the squad already are doing well. There's a couple that are injured that we've got high hopes for, and there's also a couple that are in the 19s now that we will be signing. So yeah, the future's good for this club from the underage point of view, and it's about getting them minutes and getting them game time, but not trying to rush them too early. They need to be ready to play, and we'll make sure we give them a chance anyway.
Anyone tempted to re-sign any of the Cork City legends from Alan Bennett's testimony on Saturday?
After that game the other day, no. Ollie Cahill maybe would be the only one fit enough anyway, but no.
How good was the score on the cross again?
It was great. It was by then my legs had gone and I was feeling it, so I just couldn't wait to get off the pitch. But yeah, I was delighted to get a goal, and it was for a great cause, and it was brilliant to see the reception that Benno got, and great to catch up with all the boys again. Really enjoyed it.
Have you been keeping an eye on Troy Parrott at your old club?
Yeah, but we can't afford him. Yeah, no, he's doing great. He's doing really well, and again, it's about managing him and managing expectation around him. But hopefully, he gets a chance in the first team and then the senior team. That's what Nick said, didn't he? If he gets a first team appearance, so yeah, he's a great talent, definitely.